There's never...
This bout is scheduled.
Expectations are sky high. You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. And he did catch him. He caught him clean. Clean as a whistle. They exchanged punches. There's a counter shot. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. They blocked the left there. Punch, counter punch. That counter shot lands. I know boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
Can you imagine walking into this town, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your corner man whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Holding nothing back here in the round. That counter punch caught him clean. Beautiful counter shot. That jab doesn't score. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Teofimo Lopez that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Big, deep breaths. Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Relax now. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the... Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man, good man. Just saying again, don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. Stay focused.
This kid, go back out there and win the round. Get back.
Good work. That's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get your breath back.
Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it. Let's go.
Great round. Great round. Now relax. You were thinking. You were smart. You were
Bad round, but we don't care. Go out there.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag, and now you've let him back.
And there's the bell for round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
He had got great ring IQ. Counter-punches are the best.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Throws the uppercut, but misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Down goes Taylor. Wow, let's take another look at that.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you all right?
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial. There's the bell to start round 3. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Do you believe what we're seeing? A big whiff with the right hook. The perfect counter lands. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
So much for boxing. This is a fight. They better start respecting each other's punching power. In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so...
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Teofimo Lopez in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be back at it in round 4. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Those counter punches have to hurt. He misses with that jab. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Beautiful counter punch. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Jab misses. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Teofimo. There's the bell to start round 5. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Unlucky to miss with that jab. Time they drop their guard, they get caught. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The jab not finding its target. A perfect counter shot. Is he going to punch himself out, though? And he scores with the counter. The jab slightly off target. He threw a punch and just got countered. Let's talk about Teofimo. On to the 6th round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Catch and shoot. The best fighter Scotland's ever produced is in trouble. Disaster averted.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Good counter punching. Well done with that counter shot. Nice counter shot. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
They threw the hook, it didn't land. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Teofimo Lopez that last round. Here we go, it's round 7. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That jab misses. Nice counter. A lot of effort being exerted here. Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
How about that time counter shot? Nice counter shot. And the tartan tornado is down. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Good counter punch. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. You've got to wonder how.
Stay focused.
And there's the bell for round 8. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Nope, that jab not going to score. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice counter punch. Those counter punches have to hurt. Is he going to punch himself out, though? We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And that hook misses. Well done with that counter shot. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Hold it right there. And it's code red time for Josh Taylor. Down goes Josh Taylor. And you can see here on the replay a perfect body shot, and he's dropped like a loose suit.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.